guy.
No, I mean, when did the gators start moving into our territory? They used to be Everglades only.
Yeah, I guess with the information highway, social media, they found out, hey, it's good.
I blame Steve Spurrier spreading the gators around.
Yeah, that's it. Next, we're going to have chickens everywhere.
That's right. That's right.
We got a lot to talk about in our forecast. Let's start off with what it looks like across our area through the rest of this evening and overnight tonight. Our storm track hour by hour forecast, and look at that temperature drop. That is some crisp, dry, cool air headed our way. The clouds which we have out there right now will continue to dissipate, and it looks like as we get into the 10, 11 o'clock time frame, that's when we'll really start to feel the effects of that drier, cooler air which is moving in. You can see on our storm track radar over the past 3 hours, there just hasn't been much to talk about as far as rain. And that is not excluding the scattered showers we've seen across Coosa and Tallapoosa counties, but most of us here locally have remained dry. There is slightly drier air starting to nose its way into the Tennessee Valley, where we've already got a few spots which are now looking at upper 50s for dew points. And again, the dew point is a temperature which we use to basically find the point where the atmosphere is saturated with water. So the temperature would have to get to 58 degrees for the atmosphere to be fully saturated with water, and we are far from that. So that indicates the air is very dry. And as we go through the course of the night tonight into early tomorrow, look at all of these 50s. And then tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if we even flirt with a few upper 40s before the morning really gets going. Look at that. As a matter of fact, 48 in Birmingham by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So even though the temperatures will be warming into the low and mid 80s, it will feel fantastic outside. Very dry air, plenty of blue skies, maybe an occasional passing cloud from time to time, but that's about it. And if you've been wanting to know what's going on with Danny, remember that Category 3 hurricane in the Atlantic that everybody got all excited about? Well, it's actually now just a remnant low. There's no real organization to it. And as expected, it's now moving into an area that is less favorable for development. Now, traditionally, when we have an area of low pressure like this that's still moving towards the west and headed through the Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico, well, obviously that piques our interest in the Storm Track Weather Center. But the conditions for any further development just aren't there. I mean, we've got wind shear ahead of it, and it just doesn't have really much in the way of any potential to develop. So I'm not as concerned about Danny now, and really am focusing on this dry air as it continues to move in. As we go through the night tonight, notice the lack of cloud cover and coverage of rain, so enjoy. Tomorrow morning will be a crisp start. I imagine a lot of you will be around the office or maybe at school tomorrow talking about how great it feels, or at least did feel in the morning. Now, throughout the day, there will be ample amounts of sunshine, and the temperatures will have a chance to start to warm back up. But it's just not going to feel like August. It's actually going to feel maybe more like September. And with this drier, cooler air settling into the southeast, we will have great weather for the next several days. Just not a whole lot in the way to offer as far as rain chances here locally until we get into the weekend. And notice Wednesday afternoon, same scenario, maybe a few high passing clouds from time to time, but that's about it. So tonight, enjoy, give the air conditioner a break. 59, clear, dry, and cooler. Here's your Storm Track 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the low to mid 80s for highs right through the end of the week. A few scattered showers possible late Sunday into Monday. Lee?